Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Lion'sMawGaming, and we had a bit of a hiccup as far as on the recording end as of last time. So it's been a little bit, but we're back at it. So, as of last time, we had traveled forward and spent a lot of time up above Lake Brescia in the Hanging Edge, and it had fallen down. A lot of it had, once we defeated the Fal'Cie. And the entire lake has been crystallized. We were also all branded as l'Cie. And I had discussed going over the battle system, so I'm going to do that now. As you can see, stagger gauges are still a thing. And as of right now, we have a third battle gauge. We additionally have, above our characters' name, or beside our characters' names, we have our roles. You can see that Lightning has Calm, and there's Ravager and Ravager above Vanille and Snow. And as you would have been able to see if I didn't mash the A button, you could have seen that we had Crystarium points, which are also part of this. Let's stick to battle for now. We'll come back to Crystarium points. Apologies if I sound off. I'm sick again. I mean, big surprise, right? But yeah, I'm sick. That's really probably not worth it. Not really. So battle. As I was saying, you have your roles. And we're gonna go over each role at once, like one at a time. I don't think there's anything up here. I apologize. As I said, it's been a while since I've played this game. Oh, there's an enemy. Okay, fight me. Fight me. Where are you at? Why don't you fight me? There we go. I will actually be right back. Okay, apologies. I'm back now. Let's start with Lightning and with Commando. Commando is basically your go-to character as far as you usually want to have one in the party at a time. What they do is you can see that the stagger gauge tends to decrease pretty quickly from the Ravengers. Well, Commando is the stabilizer. They keep the stagger gauge where it needs to be. They also deal a lot of damage. They're very good for that. So they take very good advantage of the stagger gauge being higher. Additionally, you'll see that we got Crystarium points. We got 22 for that fight. And we got some Seath Tears. Okay, let's see if we can grab that item. Commandos tend to be very versatile characters. It's one of their roles. I like Lightning. I know that additionally Saz makes a very good commando, as well as I guess I shouldn't have said that. Ignore that last part. There is no other character. Nothing up here.
Magic may be cursed, but it makes us stronger, doesn't it? What's to stop us from putting it to good use?
You know what? You're not wrong, Snow. Ravager is another group that... Okay, never mind. Hold on.
We fight it! Ragnarok! That's the reason we're l'Cie. To stop it. To keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah. She said to protect Cocoon. And then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon. Sarah's Fal'Cie was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians. To defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post-Fal'Cie are Cocoon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them. If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The Fal'Cie took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze! Place your hands behind your heads! You fall off the purge train?
Maybe.
Or are you talking back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
Stop her! Freeze!
Alright, we are back in combat. It's gonna tell us about command execution. I'm good, actually. We're gonna skip that. Okay, we're getting blasted. Ravengers! Ravengers build up the stagger gauge. They tend to use elemental attacks like fire, frost strike, blizzard, thunder, so on and so forth. Okay, that was it. They are very good for building up the stagger gauge. However, the stagger gauge also incredibly quickly decreases without the use of a commando at the same time as the Ravengers. They're basically your multiplier builders. They're really good for that.
I thought they'd be tougher than that. This guy's a PSICOM, yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but PSICOM's an anti-pulse task force. They haven't fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier has got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us Lassie to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but PSICOM's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Uh-oh. Then let's run away. Ciao!
Hey, wait! What's a man to do?
Alright. So, with that, we've gone over 2 of the roles. And we have another enemy to hopefully show off another one. Alright, so, if you happen to take a lot of damage, you have the option to switch over to another one, and here, we'll have 2 new ones right here. We'll have Snow serving as our Sentinel, and we will have Vanille serving as our medic. Sentinels are tanks. They specifically draw aggro and have skills that help them take less damage. Medics are exactly what you'd think they would be. They heal. It's what they do. They heal. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Additionally, you can shift up your partagram, whatever you want to call it, in the middle of a fight, however you want to do it. Those are all of the roles that are available to us at the moment, but that's a basic analysis of what they are. They get far more complicated the further in you get, but that's the basics. And as I said, we're getting those Crystarium points. Just keep them in mind. We got 5 more Seath tiers. Raking it in. Man, I love the music in this game. It's really good. You hear that? Some frogs.
That doesn't look...
Alright. For most of the attacks in this, or most of the fights in this area, you can kind of just stay in Reckless Attack for most of the, Relentless Assault, if I can say the right name, for most of the fight, because you tend to blow through these enemies pretty quickly. In this case, you want to just keep an eye on Snow and Vanille's health. And when they get bad, I'm going to switch over to diversity instead of all the way to solidarity. I'm not in strong need of solidarity. So right now, Lightning's serving as a Ravager. You can see that she has Lightning. Thunder is actually the only skill she has right now for Ravager. It's not her primary ability. She's primarily a commando at the moment. But yeah, as you can see, even by us attacking, we build up our attack pretty quickly. Or our gauge pretty quickly, I'm sorry. So that's a stagger. And here pretty quickly, we'll be done with these frogs. Ow. There we go. And for beating them, we're going to get another 32 Crystarium points. We only got 4 stars on that one. That was kind of bad. Could have been better for sure. And then your partners will tend to head down the required path. So if you want to head off of the beaten path, head the opposite way of them. And I actually have techniques. Libra tells you all of the information about people, about enemies. It takes up 1 TP, and apparently Vanille's almost dead. Holy crap. And we learned that these guys are actually weak to thunder. Vanille, you're killing me. Thank you. There we are. And in this situation, sometimes you can just pop a potion and be alright. Like that. Sometimes you don't have to lose your momentum. So, as I was telling you earlier, in one of the last episodes, it does tend to autofill, but you are always able to just do it this way as well. It's up to your preferences. Most of the time, autofill is pretty good. And that is that. And there's another 32 points. Now it's probably a good time to go over Crystarium. So let's go ahead, grab this chest. Inside we have a silver bangle. That's actually really good. We're going to go ahead and equip that. We're going to equip it to snow, if I can do button presses correctly. Yeah, because it's going to give him 100 HP and 5 physical wall, which is basically 5 defense. Okay, Crystarium. You get Crystarium points from fighting enemies. Once you beat them, you gain it. It's pretty much your XP. However, you have levels for each of your roles. I wanted to say class. They're roles. For example, if we went into Ravager for Lightning, and we wanted to level up her Ravager abilities, you can see that she gets Libra, which we just used from here, but she also has Thunder. And it requires a certain amount of points, in this case 60, to reach this bubble. So you just stay on a bubble you already have access to, hold in the A button, or whatever your confirm button is, and you progress. And you'll see the Lightning gained 15 health for that. And if you watch here, her strength's going to go up by 4. And that costs us 60. And you'll see her magic's going to go up by 4. And so on and so forth. And then her strength went up by 10. And we're working our way towards water and some HP. And that's just her Ravager tree. She also has her commando tree where she can get other skills. That's how you progress your characters. It's just the progression system for the game. You can additionally click the right and left bumper to change your character that you're leveling up. We're going to go ahead and just max out Snow's Ravager real quick. It tends to be classes that they aren't... that isn't their primary at the time. tends to have a lot less to level up. In Snow's case, he's actually going to max out really quick. And that's because his thing is not fully expanded yet. Another thing of note is that even characters that have not been participating in fights get XP, or will get Crystarium points. As you can see, Sauce has been receiving it, and so has Hope. So you don't have to worry too much about that. There we go. So that's the progression system of this game. It's pretty straightforward, and I'm a pretty big fan of it. With that out of the way, let's continue onward. I would yet again just like to point out just this area. It's a very interesting and unique area to explore, in my opinion. And it makes an excellent first area in the game. First main area, I should say.
Of all the messed up ways to meet, I might as well make introductions. I'm Snow Villiers. Short stuff?
Hope Estime.
What about her?
Bodum Security Regiment. She goes by Lightning. Last name's Farron. First, anybody's guess.
O'Neill.
Zaz, Catsroy. Good to meet you. Ah, it's not right. Why'd kids have to get dragged into this?
I'll keep the kids out of trouble.
Problem with that is, you're one of them.
Hey,
Trying to take on the post-Foul C. That was our first mistake. We should have left it to the Sanctum.
Hey!
Why not?
Come
I mean, we've counted on the Sanctum's Foul C for food, water, everything we've needed since the time we were born.
but you still helped us do it. Why's that? Gotta be something.
There might have been. Not so sure anymore.
What?
And with that, we've gotten a bit more information about the Pulse Foul C and the general relationship between the l'Cie and the, or not l'Cie, the Foul C and the humans. Here we've got some more Pantherons. Pantherons, that's what they're called. And you'll note that we are much stronger now than we were before we became l'Cie. We can defeat these enemies easily by ourselves. And just a few more.
Just too easy.
Sorry for the silence. I was having a quick conversation. Hopefully I remember to cut it out. We'll see. But we are now headed further in. Oh, we're being targeted. Oh, by Psycom. That's fine. We can handle them. Some more grunts. Now, Psycom enemies are actually really good to fight. They have the ability to drop credit chips, which are very useful. And as you can see, those guys are very weak. Lightning can one-shot them. And they're still worth a solid 9 Crystarium points, which is not bad. And I'm the type of player where I will fight all the enemies to get myself stuff like that. We just got a Magician's Mark. That is similar to the power wristband that we gave to Lightning, and we're going to go ahead and throw that on Vanille. It does magic instead, though. So a 20 magic buff is pretty good for Vanille since she uses mainly spells. And I believe Cure is also based off of magic, so that may not be true, though. I don't know everything about this game. It's also possible that healing is based off of just percentages of people's health. I'm gonna go ahead and skip over the save point. I shouldn't have done that. No, it's fine. This game works differently.
Sarah.
Sarah! Sarah. I'll get you out of there.
I'll help you.
Thanks.
This is goodbye.
Lightning! You're just gonna leave her?
SciComm will be here soon. If they find us, we're all dead. You think Sarah'd want that? You think you know how she feels?
If I leave her, then I'll never know. We'll be fine. I can handle anything they throw at us. No one will die. I'll protect Sarah. And Cocoon.
Does she look protected to you?
I can save her!
What can you possibly do?
Whatever it takes!
Ooh, me. You two are hopeless. You just can't admit it. You want to stay as much as he does. Huh? Whoa, whoa! No! No! No, no, no! Not now!
Stand back!
Alright, it's going to teach us about the paradigm system. No, I already kind of explained it. We're going to go ahead and drop a Libra on this thing immediately. And we're going to switch over to diversity. And we'll check it out. It's weak to lightning and water. Perfect. I have both of those on Vanille, I think. Crystal Rain, good. This is gonna hurt. No, good, I'm dead.
I can't.
I've done well. We'll try that again. Maybe we'll take advantage of Sentinels. I gotta walk forward and skip the cutscene. Woo! Additionally, this is being played on the Xbox 360 now. This is a separate file because I had a ton of issues getting my PC to work with it again. It was great. But we're good now. We'll actually just drop a potion. right after that. Instead. Because now this thing's staggered. You'll note that since it was staggered primarily through Ravengers... Dang it! That does so much damage! Maybe we'll level up first. Thing's, like, one-shotting me with Crystal Rain. I should probably just give Lightning the freaking... screw it. Alright. We'll drop damage for a little bit, and we'll play it safe, and have some HP. Yeah, happy, game? Try it again. One more time. Libra. Item. Go. And hit another potion. And battle. Gotta start the stagger build, because otherwise we're just gonna get wrecked. Stop. Use the potion quick. Are you kidding me?
I can't stop now.
Crystal Rain's an AoE. It's gonna kill me. I don't understand. Okay. I guess no, give me the freaking silver bangle. You can have the iron. I'll give Lightning the silver, and hopefully she'll live. Jeez. I just need to live silver, or the Crystal Rain one time. Can you not? Libra's off. Start the potion. Hit another potion, just to be full. Start fighting. Start a potion. Hit another one. There we go. Mess him up. Freaking mech. And your bullcrap. Switch over to diversity because I need healed. And back. Hit a potion because he's gonna Crystal Rain and kill me. We're getting there. We're handling this now. Honestly, if he keeps doing the like laser attacks, we're fine. Just gotta watch out for freaking Crystal Rain.
We gotta win this.
And that attack. That attack sucks as well. There we go. And here pretty quickly, that'll be it. Freaking Warmech. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. 64 Crystarium points. We got a digital circuit.
You're leaving?
We want to help Sarah too. But without tools, we could be digging for days. The army's on our trail. So for now, we gotta keep moving. For now.
So I just abandoned her and saved myself?
What about your focus? What happened to banding together and saving the world? Isn't that what you promised? Now you want to forget it all and die right here? Snow, you're nothing but talk.
Lightning! I'll do whatever it takes. I'll finish this focus and keep Sarah safe. That's my promise.
Great job so far.
Stay out of trouble.
You too.
Get going.
But
Later.
Okay.
Snow,
Save it for next time, kiddo. You'll get left behind.
but
It's okay, Hope. Light'll take care of you. We'll meet again.
yeah, count on it.
I'll get you out of there.
Count on it.
All right. And with all of that, we're actually going to run backwards to the save point because I don't want to trigger any more cutscenes. We're going to call it here, guys. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like down below. If you want to see more from me, I upload every single day at 12 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified. That is going to be it for the normal episode. However, we're going to go over the data log entries real quick. If you're not interested, see you next time. A vision shared. Now that they are Pulse Lassie, Lightning and the others try to figure out what their focus could be. The only thing they know for certain is that the rampaging beast Ragnarok is somehow involved. Snow is convinced that their focus is to protect the world by defeating the beast, but one fact contradicts his belief. Pulse Lassie are the hated enemies of Cocoon. A Pulse Fal'Cie would never assign such a task to its servants. Lightning is infuriated by Snow's refusal to accept this logic. As she sees it, the Fal'Cie not only made them into Lassie, it also took her sister from her. The former soldier could never bring herself to meekly follow the orders of such a being, and Snow's apparent surrender to its will, however misinterpreted, is more than she can stand. As they trade heated words, Sanctum soldiers surround their location. Arguments will have to wait. For now, they must concentrate on surviving. Partings and promises. Is she dead or merely sleeping? Sarah, now a silent statue, is trapped in a crystal embrace. Lightning doesn't wish to leave her behind, but reluctantly says her farewells. The army is on their trail. If they stop to dig Sarah free, their pursuers will certainly catch them. However, Snow is not ready to say goodbye. He elects to stay behind, protect Sarah, and somehow fulfill her wish to save Cocoon. Knowing they cannot change his mind, Lightning and the others continue on their way. Hope drags himself away from Snow for what might be the final time, and the chance to say what he is burning to say is lost. People. Lightning. This former soldier was a member of the Guardian Corps, Bodum's security regiment. Last name Farron, she is known as Lightning, but her true name is a mystery. Sarah, her only family left in the world, has become a l'Cie. Lightning boards the Purge train in an effort to rescue her sister from the Foul Sea, but Sarah turns to Crystal right before her eyes. However, it is not long until Lightning herself becomes a Foul Sea servant. She has lost her sister and became a Pulse l'Cie, an enemy of Cocoon. What hope does she have left? Snow Villiers. Without a family to take care of him, Snow was raised in a sanctum facility. Now he leads the rebellious group of youths known as Nora. To prevent his beloved Sarah from becoming a Seath, he swears to help her fulfill her focus. However, before they discover what her focus is, Sarah falls into crystal slumber. Now a l'Cie himself, Snow interprets his fiance's last words as the task he must complete, saving Cocoon. Saz Katzroy. Saz is a trained civilian airship pilot. Though all of Cocoon's people view Pulse beings as invaders to be repulsed, few outside of the military decide to take matters into their own hands. What drives Saz, an ordinary citizen, to attack the Pulse Foul Sea in the Hanging Edge? After joining Lightning in her battle against the lower world entity, Saz shares her fate in becoming a l'Cie. Hope Estime. Hope is a boy who, along with his mother, becomes a victim of the Purge. Answering Snow's call for volunteers, Hope's mother joins the rebellion, but is killed in the subsequent conflict. From that moment onwards, the grief-stricken teen harbors a consuming hatred for the Nora leader. With Vanille's encouragement, Hope follows Snow into the Pulse Vestige. Within those ancient chambers, they encounter the Foul Sea and are cursed with the brands of l'Cie. Vanille. Vanille is a young woman who was also aboard the Purge train. Irrepressibly cheerful, she seems unaffected by the desperate situation around her. After being rescued from the train by Snow and his band of rebels, Vanille ends up sitting next to Hope and his mother. Following his mother's death, she sees the way the boy glares at the Nora leader. Vanille encourages Hope to join her and enter the Pulse Vestige, where they encounter the lower world Foul Sea. That was it, yeah. Sarah Farron. Sarah is Lightning's younger sister. Despite losing both of her parents, she lives happily enough with her older sibling. Sarah's only real concern is Lightning's disapproval of her boyfriend Snow. However, that all changes when she encounters the Foul Sea anima and is branded as a Pulse l'Cie. Without ever uncovering her task, she urges the others to save Cocoon before suddenly turning to Crystal. Though he cannot know for sure, Snow believes her final words to be the focus they must complete. Gaelinth Daisley. Gaelinth Daisley is the Primarch, the human representative of the Sanctum, acting as a bridge between the Foul Sea Eden and his citizen-elected council. He facilitates the government of Cocoon. Until now, he has been seen as a conservative leader, never forcing the direction of the council, and always having the best interests of the people at heart. But with the discovery of the Pulse Foul Sea in Bodum, his leadership becomes ruthless and oppressive, with the Purge policy being instigated over the span of a single night. Godot. A childhood friend of Snow, Godot is one of the founding members of Nora. With his impressive frame, he sees himself as the group's shock trooper. Raised almost like a brother to Snow in a sanctum facility, he knows the Nora leader better than anyone. Despite his often blunt comments and rough behavior, he is devoted to Snow's ideals of compassion. Lebrow. Is friends with Snow from a young age. Lebrow is one of the founding members of Nora. She runs the cafe they opened to fund Nora's operations, and her cooking is one of the best-kept secrets in Bodum. With her brusque, no-nonsense manner, the young woman is treated just like one of the guys, and she would have it no other way. Makwi. Makwi joined the ranks of Nora out of his admiration for Snow. He loves to tinker with machinery and serves as the group's mechanic. His talent for taking junk and using it to upgrade machines has provided Nora with a secret source of income. One day, Makwi wants to be a reliable, heroic type just like Snow, but he still has a long way to go. Yuge. A junior member of Nora, Yuge is a kind-hearted young man with an insatiable interest in fashion. Though he lacks the same courage as Snow and Godot in dangerous situations, his calming influence makes him an invaluable asset to the group. Chocobo Chick. This Chocobo Chick travels in Saz's hair. Though it has only been with Saz for a short while, a strong bond has formed between them. The chick has no name, as voicing the true identity of the animal might trigger ripples of destiny across Cocoon and cause a hurricane in Eden. Either that or Saz just hasn't thought of one yet. Cocoon Society. Sanctum Foul Sea. The Sanctum Fal'Cie are the unfathomable entities that constructed the floating shell of Cocoon in ages past, and even now watch over the world's human inhabitants. Each is designed with a specific task that supports the existence of Cocoon's grateful populace, such as generating energy or manufacturing food. The Fal'Cie rarely intervene directly in the governing of society, leaving that responsibility to the appointed human representatives. One theory states that, including the lower hierarchy, the total number of Sanctum Fal'Cie exceeds 8 million. Guardian Corps. The Guardian Corps is a branch of the Sanctum military responsible for maintaining peace and stability within Cocoon. Within their assigned jurisdictions, the soldiers of the Guardian Corps fulfill the role of police officers and protectors, working to eliminate all manner of criminal activity as well as rampaging wildlife. As a unit that works alongside the general population, it rarely employs heavy weaponry or cruiser-class airships. However, the Corps does retain squads of highly mobile shock troopers. Bodum Security Regiment. The Bodum Security Regiment is a section of the Guardian Corps stationed in the coastal community of Bodum. Before the events of the Purge, Lightning belonged to this unit. Public security issues rarely arose in the sleepy seaside town, and with little trouble from the local fauna, the regiment was one of the least active units of the Corps. During long spans of downtime, BSR troops were often sent to aid in exterminating dangerous wildlife in frontier regions. And then we just got a couple primers that we're going to just ignore. We're going to show off some enemy units real quick. There's that. Feral creatures. And with that, that is officially going to be it for this time, guys. As I said, if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe if you want to be notified in the future. Have a good one.